Всіх вітаю. Ми продовжуємо грати. Що? Хто там був? Опачик, нас помітили. А, тут поганці. Так, в Hogwarts Legacy. Ладно. Ми ж ту територію там з тими бандюками, ми там уже звільнили. Просто вони там ще раз поселилися. Не знаю, чи є сенс іти до них. Ми рухаємося по головному сценарію, тому що це є основна наша мета. Пройти основний сюжет. Моя мета. Так, завдання. Оп. Використати депульсо на воріт, що левітує. Тут я так розумію, що нам це депульсо потрібно, ладно, не зовсім розумію. Але давайте я попробую свою теорію. Походу, коротше, мені треба підняти якогось чорта і потім використати це від диспульсу. Тобто спочатку, ото як в мене тут є двоєчку, нажати з пір'ячком, воно підніме, а потім, коротше, штовхнути, переключити і штовхнути. На цю, де це штовхайка? Троєчка. Отак і так. Тобто, ідемо. Ладно. Трійка це... Це в мене так позначено, ну ці, як їх, боже мій. Магія, сила.
Маріо?
Не Маріо, а магія.
Магія? Я бачу чорну доску.
Я теж бачу, Вася, прикинь. Тихо. От, наприклад. Піднімаю. І тройку. О, бачите, моя теорія була вірна. Все правильно ми зробили. Та йдемо поб'ємо вже їх.
Ні, хто?
Нічого страшного. Так, знищимо.
You're not going to hurt me. Potato! Confringo!
Нічого собі.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Це що такий за перевертень був? Так, тут виберемо капусту. Ось ми виконали одне підзавдання. Це добре. Маємо якусь печеру. Ідемо, подивимося, що тут. А ми ж тут були. Так, бачите. Блін, що я? Я ж знаю, що ми тут були. Давай, Стефаненко, вилазь. Вилазь, йдемо виконувати далі. Відвідайте заняття з прорікань протягом дня. Йдемо. Далеко? 400. Будемо бігати, по дорозі ще когось знайдемо. Поганця якогось. Вон, тут зараз якась жаба, напевне, сидить. От. Такі може підняти. На добраніч.
What do they do with a prisoner of war?
Місток. Оу. Так, міст, там село. А ну-ка подивимося карту. Карта. Не карта, а мапу. Мапу. Я мав на увазі мапу. Там ззаді розвалюхи. А ні, це якісь кладовище. Свічки, міст. Ліс. Оу. Оу. Дорога, Аполлонія. Запрошую тебе на пікнік. Я знаю. Листкові пироги ти любиш. Ні трохи не менше за хороших таємниць і згадок. Сподіваюся на швидку зустріч. Щиро твій Річард. Дорога Аполлонія. На пікнік. І що? Так, це не то. Давайте виберемо завдання. Отак. О, свічка. Тепер дивимося підказку. На карті зображений ліс, міст та свічки. Мені довелося взяти карту з собою, щоб використовуєте карту з свічками, щоб знайти скарб. Так, дайте мені секунду. Ага, так, зараз. Карта. Мапа. Стоп, це день? Блін, нам потрібна ніч. Ще раз.
Revelio.
Нічого не розумію. Блін. Так я ж змінив, то ж була ніч. Ну це ж день.
Revelio.
Так, ще раз пробую. Я не знаю чому, коротше. Я піддивився. По ідеї, це треба вночі сюди прийти. Щоб з'явилися свічки.
Revelio.
А вони не з'являються. Тому я не знаю, що робити. Тут нема. Тут нема. Тут нема. Тут нема. Ось ця арочка. Ну все вірно.
How nice to see you, my young
Як на
friend.
карті було. Блін, нічого не розумію.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Йо,
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
серйозно. От ненавиджу такі штуки тут. От серйозно. З чого мені як мені це зрозуміти?
The candles seem to be leading into the forbidden forest.
Ой, 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 ой.
Lumos.
Не. Вони пропали. Блін. Що серйозно? Ну нащо мені цей камінь був? Я не до тебе, зайць. Я не до тебе. Звідки ми там ішли? Блін, де ми були? Вже не пам'ятаю. Кури. Так, правильно. Весело.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the forbidden forest. The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the forbidden forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
Це все? Що мені далі робити? коротше, все то все. Що у нас там? Шарфик? Йдемо до професора. 400. А, я тут не можу сісти? Серйозно? О, і тут не можу. Jesus. Боже. А це не той професор? Старий. Ладно. Побігли. Архем чи як його? Архам. Погана пам'ять на імена.
Off on another adventure, are we? So knowledgeable.
Ні. Цієї професорки ми
What
ще
do we
не
have
було.
here?
О,
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
статуеточка є.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Send
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
О. Ага. Вони обземлячі теж. Блін, а де мені його поставити? Ті всі штуки вже зайняті.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Непогано. Але мені, пані професор, тепер треба зробити нічку.
Mine now, damn you guys.
Ні. О. Отак. Тепер йдемо далі.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Блін, нічого собі в неї кабінет постійно тако лазити. Весело їй, напевно. Я так.
А ви по драбині?
Угу.
Ну то хочу там побачити.
Нічого, зайчик. Я там уже все зробив. Так, завдання. Тут ми були. Далі. Шарп. Мені вдалося виконати це завдання професора Шарпа. Тепер треба повернутися до класу зілля, щоб він навчив мене використовувати Діфіндо. Поверніться до професора Шарпа. Йдемо до професора Шарпа.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'd most pleased be included.
Have you finished your assignments?
Так.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Well, I don't know about meticulous, but I did as I was asked.
I'd advised doing more than the bare minimum if you want to hone your skills as quickly as possible. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. Wiggenweld potion is not a cure-all, and no salve is a substitute for common.
Чекай секундочку.
Це тарапинка. Я знаю.
Ні, там нема.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Repulsor.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Що ж, це ми освоїли. Вони кругом жиють. Ні, там ні. Там ні. Ні. Так, відвідуйте заняття з травології протягом дня. Йдемо тепер сюди. Ти не заважаєш, котику, все добре. Якщо що, кажи. Так, нам куди?
That's the
You
last
can't
time I have a
imagine
potion
how
idea that I
inconvenient travel was.
Щось бачу?
Revelio.
О,
Aloha Mora.
тут може бути статуетка. О, а три. О,
Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
ну а для чого воно світиться, якщо я нічого не можу з ним зробити? Так, тут просто скринька, так? Статуетки нема, ясно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ага, треба заняття дочекатися. Добре.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely. Terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Так, а що так? Заняття мені потрібне. А, блін, точно. Я пам'ятаю, здається, треба вийти і зайти. О. Весело.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room. Wingardium Leviosa. You're a natural.
Непогано. Добре, освоїли. Це хорошо. Тут що у нас? Їдемо далі. Знайдіть гобліна на ім'я Лодок. Так, це основне. 30 рівень, ого. Йдемо до нього. Якщо він нам хоча б... У нас скільки тих статуеток ми назбирали? 2 чи 3, здається. Може він нас на другий рівень підніме. Буде круто. Бо замки це
What's
теж
you up to
важливо.
now?
Відкривати всякі двері і скриньки. А після цього одразу будемо займатися вже. Підемо по основному сюжету. Там, де все жовтеньке. Так. Поїхали. Чи побігли? О. Привіт.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
Треба перших 9 цих зібрати.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
О, ясно. Що нудно. Гобліна. Так.
Hogsmeade, here I come. What do we have here? A demiguise.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be.
work and good luck go hand in hand.
We'll talk about you taking down that troll in the village. Hello there. Nice to see you.
Revelio. Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. Then I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
О, він нам і потрібен.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. I hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
I don't think anyone at the meeting.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Так, добре. Пошукайте Лодгока в шинку кабаняча голова. Йдемо. Сокира.
You too, Amit.
It might seem like harmless fun.
If it were for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday.
Welcome to the Hogshead. And the empty seat is yours.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Hey, glad you're giving those.
Hello, Lodcock. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
The secret is do the hard work first, and let the...
I'm told that... Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
How would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Ого, ми так довго будемо йти? А, блін. Він вміє бігати.
Да, Томі.
Я... Гоблін.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Бачите, ми тут були. Ми йшли запалювати оцей зелений вогник для швидкого переміщення.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and, most effectively, fire.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Блін. Вогонь. Типа вибухівка. Царапинка. Двоєчка підняти, типу. Четверочка йди сюди. Може сюди паличку поставити. Блін, як ж правильно? І ця штука хороша. Сніжинку сюди, а відбудову сюди. Так, це у нас удар, це у нас. А, треба тут дивитися. Штовхає. Це переміщує, до речі. Це переміщує. А ні, це б'є, правильно. Тому паличку. Так, коротше. Ідем. Що у нас з цього є? Нічого нема. Це у нас що таке? Вихідна пляшка. Зілля, яке посилює захист на підпитку, покриваючи його міцною кам'янистою шкірою. Хай буде.
It's sealed.
Тут нема метелика.
Lumos.
Ага, нам треба ще одного метелика знайти. І тоді воно відкриється. Ясно. А ось і він.
Moths. Curious.
Окей.
Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
А тут потрібно 3 метелика. Ясно. Це виходить, що нам треба з тих дверей одного метелика забрати. Чи так не вийде?
Lumos.
Ладно.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
А.
These really are horrible. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
От зомбаки. Що вони там, мумії? Сморід мерців. Добре.
Lumos.
Так. Окей. Нам треба якийсь ящик. Я не тобі, котику. Так.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Блін, він замалий.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Lumos.
Світло. Ні. Добре. 3.
This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door.
І що? Три.
Wingardium Leviosa. Repel. Descendo. Leviosa.
І я звідси маленький ящик забрав. Блін, ну там нічого нема. Так. Глухий кут.
Incendio. Revelio.
Я бачу, що там метелик. А тут бачу, що? Я не знаю, що робити. Літати я тут не зможу. А, ё-моё.
Lumos.
Ходи сюди, метелику. Як же ж я не доду? Ходи сюди, маленький. А, тут уже є два, чи що?
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Так.
Lumos.
Ну.
Revelio. Descendo. Repulso.
Господи боже. Та от для чого був цей знак. Блін, ну с...
Lumos.
Друзі. Весело.
I need to get that platform closer. But how?
Яку платформу? А.
Accio!
What? Oh.
Так, мені напевно не сюди поки що. Чи сюди? Не знаю, коротше.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Accio!
О.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Добре. Що він там казав? Спускатися? Давайте. Давай. Де ти, відьма? А. Не зрозумів. Ага. Не туди звернув.
Incendio! Rodrigo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo!
Знову?
Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Accio.
Це було стрімновато. Знову метелик.
Lumos. Repulso.
Боже мій, ти можеш швидше? Так а чо?
This looks even more
А,
complex.
блін, господи.
Repulso. Lumos.
О, це задача.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Repulso. Lumos. Repulso. Lumos.
Блін.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Ну. І де тут ці дітки? Які зараз будуть вилазити мені тут.
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Да, так, друзі. То все цікаво, але наша віддяжка сьогодні занадто затягується. Тому якщо зараз дозволить мені збереження... О, ми вийшли. Ми вийшли. Давайте продовжимо в наступній серії. Всім дякую за увагу. Слава Україні. Всього найкращого. Бережи вас, Боже.